racist and shit like that. It's like I'm not,
Well, that's the thing too. That's a part of the agenda, which I think is like, if you're straight and white, you're the devil. No matter what you say or do, you're the fucking devil. And that's how I think a lot of things are portraying it. But like even what's that girl's name? The girl who played Captain Marvel in the Marvel movies.
Oh, Brie Larson. She
Yeah,
did that to herself. She was a fucking idiot.
she did.
She makes
She
fun of. She said something about the the male nerds that watch the fucking movie. Then her
yeah,
movie fucking tanked so bad that they're
yeah. She
they're
said
gonna fucking
she
refuck
said
the cast stuff.
she won an award, I think, for The Room. The movie that she made is called The Room, where it was like a serial killer that got her and her son or whatever, which is a okay, like decent movie. But she said, talking about, I think Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel was like, if you're a straight white man, this isn't for you. And it's just like, you motherfucker, do you not understand that that's a comic book character? If you do stats, who the fuck buys comic books mostly? Is straight white men, mostly. I'm not saying that no one else does. I'm saying mostly. So you
Well,
just killed
that
half of your
becomes
fucking
yeah.
comic book base for being political for no fucking reason. Keep your fucking mouth shut. And maybe more people would have wanted to see your movie, would have cheered for you to do better. But that's besides the point. What we were talking about was making characters that aren't part of an agenda. So I agree with you, and I agree with you when it comes to race. Even my friend Ruben that was on here, he's a black guy. He agrees with me when we talk about it. He's tired of it because he doesn't want the shit either. Where it's just like I say it like this, right? And I relate it to movies because I feel like that's what most people watch. So
Yeah.
if you make Captain America black, and if you really do the history in Captain America, you understand in the comic books the reason why Marvel made him a blonde haired, blue eyed super soldier was because he was made around World War II, where Hitler's perfect human was blonde haired, white, well, blue eyed, white guy, right? And that
Yeah.
was our fuck you to Hitler. So if you made him black, I'm pretty sure now in our day and age, yeah, Captain America's black, but make Black Panther white. What's gonna happen? What the fuck? How the fuck? All this shit.
Yeah,
Not
but
no
yeah,
people not
yeah, but
understanding there's white Africans and not understanding that but it's the race swap we don't need, right? Don't make Captain America black. I'm not saying they did. I'm not for anybody watching. I'm not saying they did. I'm just saying this is where the issue comes into, where it's just kind of like it goes to race swapping, gender swapping,
yeah, but with Captain
and
America, there was a black Captain America.
there it wasn't a black Captain America. It was they made a comic book in the early 2000s called Truth, where they say that because forever until then in Marvel Comics, he was weapon number one, just like Wolverine is weapon 10.
Yeah.
He was weapon number one. He was the first super soldier. But they're saying that they tested it like the Tuskegee Airmen back in World War II. They tested it
Yeah.
on black people first. That was the storyline, and they had the first, basically, Captain America, but that was a black guy. But okay, you can make that canon. That's a good storyline. They did that in the They had that guy in the Captain, the Falcon and Winter
Falcon
Soldier
Winter Soldier.
show.
Yeah.
So they had, and I was like, all right, that's cool because what you did was you retcon Captain America's story. You made it work for the time, which is understandable. I had no problem with that. but they're not making Steve Rogers, Mr. like the Captain America. All right, we're just gonna race swap him. He's black now, just like they did with um uh nobody's talking about it, but Nick Fury. Nick Fury to this whole history in comic books is a
They
white guy.
they only swapped him because of Samuel L. Jackson.
No, you know what they did? It's because in the early, I keep saying it, early 2000s they came out with the Ultimate Universe. The Ultimate Universe version of Nick Fury was black, and they made him look like Nick Fury and Samuel Jackson in the comic books. So then when this is way after Iron Man came out, so when Iron Man came out, we're just like, hey, we need diversity. Let's bring Samuel Jackson into it, which is fine. Like, again, that was an alternate reality. The movies are alternate reality from the comic. I get it, and I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
You made it work in a sense because I'll even a movie that I hate, but thought was the perfect race swap was Daredevil with Ben Affleck. Michael Clark Duncan is the best Kingpin. I don't give a fuck what anybody says
Well, he
because
was
if
a
you know anything, what?
big motherfucker. That's why.
Well, Kingpin was like 90% muscle mass, and the only fat he had was in the stomach. So he looked like a big, wide, fat dude. That's comic book art, so they make it look extravagant.
Yeah.
You have Michael Clark Duncan, which big black dude, strong, big ass arms, a deep fucking voice, and then he had a chubby stomach. Perfect. To me, perfect Kingpin. I was just like, you had the intimidating voice, you had the stature, you had everything. I had no problem with that. But that worked because his character had nothing to do with his race. His character had nothing to do with anything else. He was just a kingpin of crime. So I was just like, all right, cool. But I don't know. I think we're just too sensitive now. That everyone has a
Yeah.
problem.
Hands down,
Everyone,
yeah.
and like you said, it's the woke issue. It's the woke. Everyone has to be woke to be cool. When it's just like, no, I'm gonna think the way I want to think. If I don't like something because it doesn't work, then I don't like something because it doesn't work. That's it. Just like I said before, when you have the love triangle with Cyclops, Wolverine, and Jean, and now they're fucking all polygamous. What kind of bullshit is that? Because you want to be woke.
Everybody just fucking.
Everyone's just fucking and they're fucking each other. Two men are fucking each other. The women, the girl is just fucking both men. What kind of fucking world?
Sheep
And
fucking
then
goats.
and you said even before, yo, kids are reading comic books too. So what is that to say a little girl goes in there and sees Jean just fucking hooking up with both of them? What does that tell her little fucking mind? That's the
That
way it
she's
is
gonna be
now.
pregnant at 16.
It's fucking insane. It's fucking disgusting too. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck what you do sexually, but why does it have to be in my face? Is it the equivalent of somebody just pulling out their dick and just being like, "Hey, look at this"? I'm like,
Man, that's how I feel about everything with that whole woke shit and the the LGBT community, how they just like force people down your fucking throat. It's like, I tell everybody all the time, it's like whatever makes you happy at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what you do or who you are or
yeah,
what you love, who you love. It's like, and like, you know, my cousin's gay. My fucking sister and
yeah,
Anne, they're gay. And fucking, I'm so fucking happy Katie found Anne.
hell yeah,
They're fucking perfect for each other. You know, and it's crazy. Like like Ed's like a fucking like a brother now, like the brother I never really had. It's crazy. And you know, it's just like so. Like I don't, I'm not one to like go against it, but like don't fucking force feed it down my throat. It just you
That's
know,
the only thing I'm saying because every time, like, because we're two white guys going, like, talking about it, so I feel like people are like racist, sexist, fucking, and it's like,
masculine males. It's like
no, it's not about that because you like, you know me since fucking fifth grade. When have I ever had a problem with anybody that sexuality or fucking race? Never.
never.
But if I say that to people that don't know me, oh, say white people, they do that. And I was talking to Spanish Chris that's out here, and I was like, you know what's funny? I have more black and Spanish friends than I do white. But if I said that to somebody that doesn't know me, it's like a cop out kind of thing, where it's just like nobody would believe me, or they're just like, oh, you're racist. And
Well, that's like
Spanish Chris is
me.
thinking
Like
about it like, you're
I know a
fucking
handful of white people. A handful of white people.
yeah. Like really, my only two white friends are you and White Chris, and I was
You
just like, yo, I'm friends with Chris and Rob and fucking the Spanish Chris, Rob, Andrew, fucking Ruben, the Kia, fucking Karen. Everyone else is Spanish or black, and I got two white friends. But if I said that to anybody that doesn't know me, it's just like, yeah, you fucking just saying it because you're fucking racist and black.
Yeah,
And
no,
that's
no. It's funny when someone tries to pull the racist card on me, and I'm telling them, I'm like, dude, I grew up in one of the most diverse towns in Long Island.
I never got into a situation, but me being mixed, I want to just for I could reverse racism that on somebody because I'll be like, oh, I'm racist because I'm white, and if they're like, yeah, I'm like, what's my last name? And I'm like, oh, Cruz. All right, yeah, I
What's
I
wrong, dude?
spell it CURZ. How? Who else spells it that way? And then once they realize, like, oh, I'm half Puerto Rican, I'm like, oh, so you're telling me that you're racist because you judge me by my
No,
skin color. All right, got you.
no, that's fine.
Is that Luke?
Yeah, it's crazy ass son.
Tell him I said, what up, Luke?
He said what's up. Or no, no, these are fine. These should work. No, perfectly fine. Yeah, we went all cuckoo and we got a wax melter for the house.
Shit.
Oh, we got lavender. I wanted the lavender shit out of the house. It puts the puppies to sleep. Yeah.
So look, we're talking about real shit right now. Talking about real shit.
I know. Actually, surprisingly, we've got some good topics. It just no one's fucking on tonight.
You know what we got to do? We got to put it in the fucking.
Some good ones. Yeah.
We got to put it in the title.
If you
Like,
want, put it in the closet so it doesn't fucking melt. Put what in the title?
we got to put it in the title what we're talking about. That's the problem.
Well, it
Oh,
does. So
race.
it's
We're
live
talking
with Restream.
what?
It says live with Restream.
Yeah, no, but I don't have what you have because obviously you're the one running it. But there has to be like a title bar or a description
Oh
from it.
shit! Live birthday gift. Live birthday gift.
We just see them opening the gifts.
Oh, cool. Why not? We're bad with gifts. We're horrible. Like we'll literally give each other's gifts way before the holidays even like ahead like here. Oh shit! Is this the next one? Oh my god! This is the fucking. I'm 5 years in, so give me a break. This is the NECA Wolfman. With
Open it up again. I want to see it.
no, it's
Fuck
it.
yeah, I
That's
want to
all.
see it.
Yeah, you have to come by and see it now.
Come on. Oh,
You see
nice.
it?
Yeah, that's the original Wolfman. It's not the remake.
Uh, this is if I'm. No, I think this is the original. Well, in the remake, they use the original mask.
Yeah, no.
So, see, I want to get all the Universal monsters. They make them all now. They literally just made Elvira. So hey, and the packaging is fucking mint. It's fucking from Mecca too. I'm shocked. So Mecca recused us. I'm shocked. No, I was wrong. I was wrong. Little packaging damage right here, right on the scene.
It might just be from the stores because it was a Target exclusive one.
Cheney Entertainment. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Can't find a place for it now. Okay. Good on you. But yeah, the fuck are you doing? Yeah, yeah. Beer King.
Before we go, we gotta get Luke in this bitch.
The motherfucker just got home from work. Let him fucking
I don't give
unwind.
a fuck. Tell him to get his fucking ass in there and sit down.
Why does your phone keep going off? You hear that shit?
You should watch Fire Force. This is fucking amazing. Fuck Fire Force. Let's see. Doodly 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 doo. Doodly 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 doo. What are my sisters still doing now?
Maybe they can fucking keep me up.
You suck, Steve.
I know.
So what? You want to do this once a week?
Yeah, I'm
Twice a
fucking.
week? 3 times a week?
Well, twice, but what day? What other day you want to do? I like
Uh,
Fridays only because I'm off the next day.
you usually off on Saturdays?
I'm always off.
Huh. I gotta figure something out because I can name our shit something else, and I'll just have like me, you, Andrew, Ruben, Luke on this bitch for now. And if we all do our separate shit, we all do our separate shit.
Well, I can invite up to 10 people from the
Is
paid
that the
version.
free version?
No, this is I pay for this one right now.
You can invite up to 10 people.
Yeah, well, free I think it's 5, and
We
paid
need
is
to
10.
get some girls in this bitch. That's the thing. We need to get some
Fucking,
girls.
I don't know any fucking females. Well, I do, but they're not like ones you want to put on a live stream.
Talk to. I don't want to talk to these bitches. I don't have real conversations with them. That was fucking hilarious.
But no, I mean, this one I can't even say chick. One woman that I know, and she's cool as fuck. But I have a golden rule that I follow, and I don't know, but my life's fucking not even together, so I can't even. I don't even want to try to make a move.
Yeah, mine's not either. So we're in the same boat. I need to get. That's why I wanted to go out tonight, but I didn't because I was like, I just had a fucking weird feeling about tonight. So I was like, let me just stay home. I'll go out another day.
It's like, I
Okay.
know the whole fitness thing is whatever, because I'm not really. I can care less about how I, look. And, well, I care how I look, but I don't know. It's weird, but like, she's getting into shape. She's going to the gym, and I would like to go to the gym. I mean, I bought a punching bag, and I got uh, those bands that supposedly are supposed to work. I even have a weighted jumper rope, and I just fucking haven't done anything because I was going to do it. Then I got sick. Then after being sick, I hurt myself. Then I got sick again. Then I got hurt myself fucking again. And then it's just like, then, the magical word depression fucking kicks in. You don't feel like doing shit.
Yeah.
And, and then fucking, life fucking just gets in the way. Then all of a sudden, months go by and your shit's just fucking collecting dust. So it's like,
Yeah.
well, that's why like I feel about that's how I felt about the podcast shit. I was ready to sell it, but what was fucking behind me?
Yeah. You just gotta get it. You just gotta get it fucking working. Once you get the settings correct and you know the settings, and you get the microphone going good and all that shit, you'll be fine. I can hear you, by the way. I'm just trying to do something.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck are you looking for?
I'm just trying to do something real quick. See if something works. You-
I was actually thinking of getting a new mixer, get like a four channel one, so two other people can jump on with us if they ever we ever have two other people over.
Does it look better with the fucking lights in the background? I don't know.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know you had those.
I do, but I don't have them on all the time. I tried to make the shit look nice, but it doesn't look like half the fucking YouTubers I see. I'm like, how do you do that? What do you have?
Money.
This is another thing. What the fuck?
But yeah, I was thinking about getting like a four channel set.
So I got a little light thing up here. Let's see. I gotta get like
You gotta get something on the other side of you. It'll to like even out.
yeah, shows all the fucking thing. Cause I could shut this off.
Why don't you just get other light bars or something like that?
Blue. Let me see. Shut the shit off. How do I shut it off? It won't shut off. There we go. So yeah, you can just see just a little bit in the background over here.
Yeah, but that other side really needs some type of lighting.
Yeah, I need something back here.
Yeah.
I need something like glowing, like
Well, they
so.
make floor ones like that. They make floor LEDs.
Yeah, I gotta do that. I'm surprised.
I gotta get a little light strip for my TV to finish it. It only goes on like one half the TV because
Yeah.
I have 5 big fucking TVs.
Now we got to go on to see if I could stop this shit from going. Tell your dogs this shit. Shut the fuck up. Boop, 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 boop. Steve-O! Looks like you're sleeping, sitting up.
No, I'm good. Just what was that?
Fuck kind of app? I'm gonna have to unplug it again so it doesn't do this again. Title?
I also found I didn't know they made them until I found them on Amazon. They make light bars for the TV.
Yeah, I tried to put the ones that are up here, these big lights.
Yeah.
They're little light bulbs. So they're the tiny light bulbs. So they fucking the regular light bulbs, that regular LEDs that I can control, don't go in there. They don't fit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I keep buying shit and it doesn't work out, and I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. Why don't you just change up the fixture then?
Yeah, I gotta save the fucking receipts and go there.
You know what you should have done is put that fucking fence up too. You should have done.
Oh man. Next year we all gotta get tattoos.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know White Chris is gonna want a tattoo soon too, but we're all running into
You
money
should have
trouble.
put the fence up and said fuck money.
Yeah, I should have. I should have just said fuck everything. Fuck the neighbors. Fuck everybody. But maybe when my dad comes up this weekend, we're gonna, if the nurseries are still open, we might look at some privacy hedges. So I might put some privacy hedges up if it's cheaper.
Put the fence up.
Well, privacy hedges does the job. The fence is too expensive right now.
So fucking hedges. You know how many fucking hedges you need?
Well, that's why we're gonna look at prices. Maybe the hedges are too expensive.
Then they gotta grow, and you gotta cut them, you gotta maintain them. Fucking fence, put it up, forget. Move up. Don't matter.
Maybe if I buy them small in the next couple years, they'll grow.
Not in this fucking Florida, son.
I'm gonna have to get like a sprinkler that goes off like every fucking. Well, my stupid ass will put the sprinkler on when I get home and forget about it, and then my whole fucking yard would be flooded.
They got a fucking mold.
Like, fuck! It's all mud now.
She got the fence.
We'll see. We'll see. I should have just put up that fucking fence. Fuck.
Yep.
I always hate myself for fucking doing that. I hate my goddamn thoughts.
It's because you're trying to be a nice guy.
The first thought I have from now on, I'm just gonna do. I'm not gonna even overthink. Just gonna do it.
Fucking do it.
Like, hey, you wanna do that? Yep. I do. I do want to do that. Do you have money? Nope, but I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
I fucking do it, man.
Motherfucker.
The,
You know what's funny? Everyone makes fun of me because I always do like a pinky up kind of thing.
what?
I don't know why I always do the pinky up when I drink.
You're fucking sophisticated.
I'm very sophisticated. I think that was my ancestors. It's my Norwegian ancestors. Yo, did you see that movie?
What?
Fuck, what was it called? What was it called? Damn.
Yo Mama?
The Northman.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy good movie.
I like everything that's about a berserker. I fucking like. I fucking love berserkers for some reason, and that might be because, you know, my heritage. But god damn, that movie was like so good to me in a weird way. Like it's slow. Like if to me, I just like the folklore to it. You know. Because I understand it's slow. I understand, like, to a lot of people, it might be boring.
Yeah,
I
but
was
it
like,
was
yo,
like damn near accurate too. That's what was crazy.
I just love the fact that, like, he left as a prince and then he just ran into a group of fucking berserkers and became a berserker. And they do that whole fucking tribal thing by the fire, and then they go raid a village and kill everybody. And he fucking bites a guy's neck like he was a fucking rabid animal. I love it.
Well, yeah, they take the form of whatever animal they're supposed to be.
Well, yeah, well, Norwegian people was either bears or wolves because they were the two main predators. They didn't know anything else about fucking like lions and shit like that. But for northern people, it was bears and wolves that were the predators. So they would kill them, put their fucking the skull and skin over them. Berserkers were awesome. Like they were the only warriors that would go out there with no armor and an axe and a fucking sword and just fucking
Well, yeah,
just
yeah, because
rushing the
they're
battle.
off their fucking ass. That's why.
They're fucking. They had to be on like
They're
fucking
on like
mushrooms.
fucking. Yeah, no, they were. They were like high on like mushrooms and shit like that.
Yeah, that must have been a crazy ass time. Can you imagine you're just in a village and you just see a butt naked guy with a fucking axe and a sword, like fucking bloodthirsty with fucking blood drool coming out his face.
Like, I'm good. And just walk away.
Shit is crazy. But I like that movie a lot. I like that movie a lot.
It did good. It didn't do too good in like over here. It did real good fucking overseas.
Well, because like I said, for average people, that shit isn't gonna be slow. Like I like the mythology of it. So it's like I could take the slowness for just the like it sounds stupid to say, but the cinematography, why do I say it retarded?
Second, but second thing.
Cinematography.
Fucking
But
cinnamon.
uh but not just that though. Like to me, I thought the story was good. Like it was like a whole revenge story. But it was just like, yeah, I could understand. People could see it as slow. People could see it as boring. But I just like the whole
Yeah, but
mythology of Berserk.
it's a revenge story, so that's what made it good.
That's what made it good. But people, again, the whole middle of it, people, because most people don't even know about Berserkers. So that's the whole thing. People are just like, this is boring. But to me, I was just like, I love Berserkers. Did you know? Do you remember the show Heroes?
Yeah, yeah.
So one of the main characters on there um, ended up making like a comic book called Berserker. So I went to New York Comic Con for that, and I had him actually signed the first issue of that comic book. And this is one of the like one of two moments in like nerdy fucking history for me that I felt like, oh, they actually listened to me. So I went to I was getting it signed by the main actor and then the writer and artist and shit. And
Yeah.
I talked to them and I was just like, oh, are you gonna make more berserkers? Like, say, if somebody was a berserker and they took on the bear spirit, and they have different powers than if someone took on like a wolf spirit. And they looked at me, all three of them looked at me like, "That's a good idea." And I was just like, "Yeah, I just wanted to
You
know."
just made them fucking rich.
And I just gave them fucking ideas. I don't know how the comic book went. I'm pretty sure it went to shit because it's nowhere now. But I was just like, how do you make a fucking a goddamn comic book called Berserker that's based on a berserker and not understand like why wouldn't you want the difference between like a bear and a wolf, and just say like, hey, maybe in another culture somebody took on a berserker but didn't call it like Native Americans.
Yeah.
They'll call it like skinwalking, where you take on the spirit of an animal and you become that animal, half human, half animal. So it's just kind of like you could have done so much with that comic book with that whole concept, but I think they were just dumb. They didn't know what they were getting into. A dumbass person like me goes and be like, "Oh, they're gonna have different powers."
Have different powers. Write this down. Write this down.
Write it down. What's your name, kid? I wish. I'll be like, "Oh, I'll give you all my information. I'll help you write that shit too." Fucking another cool moment I had. Yo, you know what's funny? One of the best writers for X-Men is Chris Claremont. I saw him twice at New York Comic Con, and I always felt like an asshole because I didn't know what to say to him. Like the first time I went, I had shit to sign, and I said, I remember this. I asked him a question. I said,
Hi, I'm Nick.
who is your favorite comic, or either your favorite comic character that you wrote or your favorite storyline that you wrote? And he said, my favorite story is the one I never wrote yet. And I was like, all right, so basically you're telling me fuck you. Like, get out of my face. Because I was just like, I was trying to have a conversation. I was just like, oh, that's all I get. And then the second time I went, I was actually with my nieces and nephews. I actually have I can't see it all the way back there. I had the first issue of Dark Phoenix and the Pop, so I had him sign the comic and the Pop, and I was actually waiting for him to sign it, but he was like he was, what do you call it? Uh like some bitch was dressed up like Psylocke, which is the character that he created. So yeah, he's gonna go up to a bitch and shoot a shot. I don't know if he's married. I'm not gonna try to shoot him down. But he was just like, yeah, he got up from the table, talked to the girl that's dressed up like Psylocke. I understood. I'm not mad. Like, yo, she's a hot ass girl that's dressed up like Psylocke from the comic book. I would talk to her too. Sat back down. My nephew is dressed like Doctor Doom. So I'm trying to talk to him like I'm the fan, right? So I'm just trying to talk. I'm excited to see him again. He's talking to my nephew, like, because my nephew has my sister made like a whole Doctor Doom costume for him,
Yeah.
and then he has like Nike sneakers on. So Chris Claremont looked at him. He's like, you know what's funny? I always wondered about that when I was writing Doctor Doom. Like he's talking to my nephew who knows nothing about him about writing Doctor Doom and saying shit like he's trying to make a joke about writing Doctor Doom with sneakers because he wore armor before and it's not comfortable. Like he's trying to make sense out of it. And in my head, I'm just like, but I'm your fan. Like I was like, I'm here. I'm the one getting shit signed, like motherfucker. So I was just like, ah, and I felt a little like, you know what? I'm not gonna even get mad. I was just like, sign the shit. Like after a while, I was just like, yo, just sign my shit and let's go. I was just like, yo, I'm actually trying to talk to you about real shit. And you're talking to other, like you're talking to some hot girl because you're trying to get some ass, and you're trying to talk to my nephew because he's dressed like Doctor Doom. And I was like, I get it. I was like, damn, I would have loved to like, like, oh, you're an actual fan 1-on-1, but I think he maybe sees that a lot. I'm not popular or famous in any way, shape, or form, so I can't experience that. So maybe he gets a lot of that shit all the time, and he's like, all right, I'm done with it. Let me just talk about this. I want to talk about something else. And get some ass from characters I created. So I get it. That's why I can't be mad, but I'm just like, yeah.
But you have to wear something.
I don't know. I would love to fucking do something, man. If I could ever be known for anything, I want to rewrite the X-Men so bad and just make like, oh, let me just write what I want to write. I don't give a fuck what happened in the last 10 years. From where I stopped reading, that's where I'm going to continue. Stop hitting your dogs. That's fucking dog abuse.
I didn't know.
I saw you hit him with the pillow, fucker.
It's two on the couch. I'm poor. I can't fucking get free captains all the time. You should just do the Kickstarter.
What? Oh no. I have no followers. The fuck I'm gonna kickstart? I'm gonna get $2 to write a comic book that costs like fucking 20,000.
Just throw it out there. Everywhere you go, just fucking just throw out the Kickstarter. Like, oh, Kickstarter. Oh, this Kickstarter. Oh, my Kickstarter.
Yeah, that's for popular people, though. When you have over 1,000 fucking people that are watching you every time.
Yeah, we have 0.
Yeah, we do. Like, this is going to nobody's ears right now.
I know, it's good. I can literally just fucking, it's saving me an Uber ride to your house.
Yeah, this is our way of meeting each other. 45 minutes away, but we're just like, hey, what's
We'll just do fucking a stream.
Yeah. Oh shit.
But I mean, yeah, but like, let's rewind to what we were saying before. Oh, I mean, I don't care about doing this once a week, but if you want to do it twice a week, obviously we got to figure out something to fucking talk about.
Yeah, of course. I think if we start out once a week, because I think all of our schedules is kind of like, we could do it like say Friday night or either Saturday night, where everyone.
We could do it. What I think the biggest problem was, we did it that one Friday, and we had, my cousin Andrew. Luke didn't get called into work, so he was here. So we had actually had followers. We had 2-3 followers, which sounds fucking bad, but we actually had people watching.
Yeah.
And then we skip a week, and now we don't have anybody.
Yeah.
But I think if we make it like a recurring thing every week.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because I was just like, and like I said, noticing this shit where I could put it on my YouTube channel with the Sight Beyond Sight bullshit,
Yeah.
and I can stream it live. But if I make a new YouTube channel and we go live with that, then it's like we do that once a week, and then we all can make our own YouTube channels.
Well, my YouTube channel was made the for the podcast, so I'm
Yeah.
not going to make another one. I'm just going to leave it like it is.
Well, in this situation, we could put all of ours together. The only thing is, like I'm saying, if I did like another podcast where it's like, all right, say it's me, you, Luke, Andrew, and Ruben. Now, me and Andrew have the Sight Beyond Sight. You have your own with Luke. And Ruben makes his own. Then we have like 4 or 5 podcasts right there. And then every week we come back all together. And we could do that whole shit, like add a channel, live stream on our channels. So
Yeah.
each of our followers could follow us and then go from there. But yeah, I just I like creating new shit. It's just that I hate doing new shit. If that makes any sense. Like I like creating new shit. Like hey yeah, like there was one Saturday I actually sat there on my laptop just creating like an intro, the fucking the the fucking lettering. I'm trying to figure out the name of the podcast.
All right, so let's do this. We'll do it again next Friday, and then we'll try to add another day after like a couple of weeks of just doing it once a week.
Yeah.
And then in the title of the stream we do, we'll just fucking say that say whatever topic we're going to talk about. But obviously we're going to go off the rails a little because that's just what happens.
Well, do you have the option? Because I know when I was on Yard Stream, do you have the option to put on banners? So,
Yep.
like when we're talking, the banners go across on the bottom of the screen. Like this is the subject we're talking about.
Oh,
Because
I think so.
on you don't think so?
No, I think so because there's a thing that says graphics and it says video clips, background, and no, sorry. It says brand settings.
You know what? Hold on. I'll show you. I'll show you a thing. Since no one's really watching.
Logo, overlay, video clips, background. I mean, we can fuck around with whatever.
I'm gonna show you what Yard Stream is. So hold on. Once I get into this, log in. Second outside. Now we're gonna look for this shit. I'm gonna go into.
I can upload my own logo, so I can put like everybody's name fucking on there or something like that. I guess.
Well, once we get on there, we can put our name. Like my name is Nick Seka. But I'm just trying to see. Are you kidding me? You bitch!
Oh, look at that. Can you see the screen? Yeah, I got the screen.
Wait, what happened?
You see the fucking.
Oh yeah, the background. Yeah.
We can do that.
What the fuck? Sight beyond sight. 6169. I'm starting to hate this shit. This is let me go to Google, let me go to Gmail. Let me get the fucking code. Blah, blah, blah,
I don't know
blah.
if this whole video clip in it, so I can fuck around with that.
It's funny. I got another copyright claim. That's funny.
For what?
Because we were playing music before. But sight beyond
How'd
sight.
you get copyright from?
Because I live streamed it on my shit.
I probably got one too.
I don't give a fuck. Like I said, it's fucking. I ain't got no followers like that anyway, so.
Oh, this is
705 683. I'm just going on StreamYard right now. Alright, next update, next update. Close. Okay. So let me just see what's on here. Broadcast. Videos. Create. Recording. Pocket. Blah. Call it blah. Okay. I'm going to send you a link. Go on that link. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay. But what's your email account? Hey, asshole. What's your email?
what?
What's your email?
Hold on.
Fucking
Steve Ray.
ass.
What?
You know what? I'll just send it on fucking. I'm sending it. I'm sending you the link to to the StreamYard on Facebook. Hold on. Go in there. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about.
Well, I can also just send you the login information for Restream. Have you fuck around with like the logos and shit, and just
Okay.
you figure it out. You know help me do the logos and stuff, and then we'll pass. We'll set it up when we're doing it. Because I mean, if we can. Because right now, all I have is my Chromebook, and there's always for some reason when I'm streaming, there's always an issue.
All right. Yo, go to the thing I sent you.
I
Go.
am.
I don't see you on here. The fuck are you doing?
Okay. It's fucking.
You know what? Fuck you. Share the screen then. Piece of shit.
I am not tech.
Share the fucking screen.
Hold on, I
Fuck.
put fucking else. You
So you see down here, I could put what we're talking about down here on
down here.
StreamYard.
Okay.
So down here, I could put what we're talking about And it's the same with you. I can have backgrounds. So hold on a second. I gotta upgrade to do it now. But let me just see if I did.
I stand with you, Frank.
But yeah, I could do. I could if I paid for it. I could do backgrounds. I could do the same fucking countdown bullshit. And
Okay.
like it has the same shit, but I just don't know if you have the option to stream on your channels. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I can fucking figure it out.
I'm gonna leave the studio now. Fuck it. I don't want to do anything. But yeah, I don't know if you have banners and shit that you could scroll on the bottom and then update every time we talk about something new. What the fuck are you doing? Trying to get me out of here? Fuck you! But yeah, if you could put like a banner of what we're talking about underneath here, and then people see it like, oh, they're talking about woke culture, or they're talking about fucking X-Men, or they're talking about, if we had Andrew on here, Puerto Rico baseball. We're talking about bullshit. Look at you, the background. I stand with Ukraine. My goddamn cousin's in fucking Ukraine. No, he's in Turkey. He's in Turkey. Gobble gobble.
As in, no, fuck that. I don't think
Just gotta tell you, I'm gonna tell you one thing. You listening? Fuck you.
you're down.
Yickety. Oh my god.
Well, hold on. Fucking figure this out.
The Nugget.
Yep, yeah, I'm right. Fucking bullshit. Alright, so the logo, we can fucking. I'm not fucking throw all this shit.
I'm gonna send you some shit. Once we're done with this, I'm gonna send you some shit. What I came up with, and then you tell me how it is.
Oh, theme. Look in the bottom.
Yeah, you put in the circles and then Nugget and Nixica.
Oh, okay.
Can you put a scrolly bar at the bottom?
What's the point?
The fuck? It's called banner. Do you have the option called banner?
Yeah.
God damn it. You and your fucking restream.
Better than the fucking one I was using. Riverside was fucking expensive. Nothing. Like Riverside was like $40 a month for like literally nothing. You couldn't do any of this stuff. I was like, this is fucking pointless.
A yard stream was costing me $25 a month. And I was like, you know what? We're not doing it that often, so. And it gave me good options, but it's like, oh, whatever, man.
Yeah, there's no banner option.
You know what? I think you should start with basic for now, because you can have up to 6 people in your studio.
Well, I paid for it so I can get rid of the restream thing. Up in the corner.
Yeah, I think I might fuck with Restream more than I fuck with StreamYard. I have to fuck with this more, but yeah, we gotta figure this out. I'll try to do more tomorrow, and then you figure everything out, and then I'll give you, once we're done with this, I'm gonna send you some shit.
Oh.
And you let me know if you like the intro and if you like the name of it.
Because
Sound good?
Because says, hold on. Well, I guess that's up. Is that getting rid of anything? Yeah,
Hold on a second.
where it says restream up in the corner. If I click it, it gets rid of it. So I can put whatever there. I can upload whatever into that section, and then
Hmm.
the overlay shit. I don't think I'm gonna fuck with that. I don't really like overlaid like this. I think that's fucking annoying. But the video clips, we can always do something with that. We can do that as like a break thing. Like, oh, everybody needs to go get a drink. We fucking put on like a video clip.
Shit. I'm fucking with you so figures go back. Group page. There you go. I'm fucking with restream right now. There you go. Boom. Alright. So yeah, I could do a lot of shit on restream. I'm going
Yeah,
apparently
literally the second time I've been fucking with it. Because the first time I went live with it, I literally just went live. Like, I did nothing to restream. I was just like, well, I'm paying for the monthly thing. Let's do something, fucking type shit. And
yeah. From what I noticed, we can't do the fucking scrolling bar at the bottom, but I don't know. I like Restream for other reasons. I'm on Restream now on my own shit, and I could add mad channels. Like I could add my fucking Twitter. Yeah, I could add my Twitter, my Facebook, all that shit, and go live on it. All
yeah,
right.
that's what I'm thinking about doing. Probably make it, and then I
I'll
don't
be
know
back.
how.
I'll be back.
I don't anyway.
Steve-O! Steve-O! But anyway, yeah, I'll send you shit.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, we'll figure this out.
and
We got a fucking week to do it, and then I'll sit down and fuck with the mic and all that tomorrow. Do some test shit. Maybe I can figure it out for fucking tomorrow.
yeah,
1 minute's fine, and then like the next live session I do is completely shit. So I don't fucking know. I'm not
yeah,
fucking with the settings, so
we gotta figure that shit out. But once we do, like I said, if we make I think if we do this enough and we actually have like subjects, like say if you come up with a couple stuff, Luke comes up with a couple things, Andrew, Ruben, me,
Or
whoever.
we also just see what happens throughout the fucking week too. I mean, we can just
Yeah,
talk
it
about.
could be that. Like my whole thing is, if we just have shit like written down that we would like to talk about, because
Yeah,
we always go on a tangent. So sometimes those tangents are good. I'm just saying, like, all right, say if we give ourselves a limit, like, all right, we're gonna do an hour podcast or an hour and a half. Let's start with fucking, I don't know, Mandalorian. We talk about that, and then we go off on a fucking tangent. Disney sucks, DC sucks, fuck Warner Brothers. Then we go on the woke movement. Like we could do all that shit as long as we have like certain
are we still
things.
gonna do live though? We still gonna do it live or just
I
record?
personally, we could do it. We could just record it. But personally, the only reason why I like live is because people could jump on and
Yeah.
start
You
talking.
know, we'll do it. Fuck it. We'll do it live for like the first couple times to try to see if we can gain some type of following.
Yeah, like I said, the only thing is we need to label whoever is recording, whether it's me or you.
Yeah.
We need to label it like, all right, we're gonna talk about like this is why I'm saying we write down subjects that we want to talk about. So say in the title, like it's not just that random guys are going live on YouTube. It's
Yeah.
hey, we're talking about blah blah and blah, right? So we have that in the title. And if we go on tangents, we go on tangents. That's cool. But when you go on YouTube and people are searching up like and I just have to bring
Oh,
this
the
up because it's
algorithm. Yeah, that's true.
fairly
Yeah.
new, but like say like Mandalorian season finale. If we put that in the title and somebody's searching it up, then they're gonna see us fucking dumbasses talk about it. They might see us talk about it for like 2 minutes and then we go on a fucking woke tangent. Like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
could be,
yeah.
but we get followers, I think, that way because one being live, also think too, it's just like we're not scripted and we're not editing it to be fucking like chopped and screwed and we
Yeah.
gotta black out this curse. I think more people like real shit. So if it's just like I said, maybe whoever else is on here, whether it's Luke or Andrew or Ruben or Joe or whoever else,
Yeah.
if it's fucking 20 people on here, I don't give a fuck. But if we're all just bullshitting about shit, I think people find that more interesting than people like, I like this, I hate this, like in the same
Yeah.
fucking things. But if we, like I said, if we all came together, even if Joe wanted to be on it, if Luke wanted to be on it, if fucking Ruben and Andrew, they wanted to be on it, and we all came up with one thing each. Even if we started out with that, I think it'll be good because we could go off one thing, and then we could all just bullshit our way into a new thing,
Yeah. All
and
right.
go from there.
All right. So that's my fuck. Give me something to do. Fucking shit to do.
Yeah, and to be honest, if you think about it realistically, it's like, all right, for the people that are gonna stay home anyway, and we're all older at this point, so I was like, all
Yeah.
right, cool. We got nothing else going on, not in a depressing way, but whatever. Take it how you want to. I was like, we can all do this, and then, like, realistically, what if we start making money out of this?
Yeah.
Then we're all doing better. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just goes from what we're doing already to doing better. That's all it is.
Yeah. 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 That's true. All right. So yeah, definitely. You know what? Let's start with the fucking whole Mandalorian. After next week's episode, I'm sure it'll be pretty fucking good.
Yeah, this week was horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
Yeah, I was
But
talking to Andrew about it, and I was just like, man, you know what the fuck? Like, it started out great, and then it was just like that whole mid story. I was like, why did you put that in there? I was like, what the fuck was that all about? And then at the end, you bring it back to the beginning. I was just like, I don't care about that mid story. Unless you're gonna bring Darth Maul in, I don't care.
yeah, all right,
All right, man.
all right, yeah. So yeah, we'll figure it all out. Fuck man. And plus
Yeah.
tomorrow's supposed to be a rainy fucking Saturday, so I got nothing else to fucking do.
All right. So on your end, talk to